And we are back with another edition of Coach Brian's Narrated Roles. Today we have Eddie Diaz and Richie Meister. So check these guys out, both brown belts of mine. Eddie goes for single leg. Richie sprawls, front headlock. Eddie commits to his back. He's got a crazy game from here. He ends up going like a lot of wedding sweeps from here. Gets the underhook. Notice Richie's using a knee on belly to try to stop that attack. Eddie says, that's fine, I'll pop out the back door. And he's following. This is really kind of Eddie's trap. Richie sees like a triangle possibility right here, and boom, just misses it. Eddie passes guard, gets to side control. Richie's getting on his side, doing a good job, goes to turtle, and Eddie loves to take the back and go to the truck position. Instead of a ninja roll, he opted for more of a traditional style back take that didn't pan out. He's going for the back again. He sets the hook. He's going to be looking for the truck right here. He snags the arm for the twister. And he's looking to duck the arm. He gets pretty far, but lost control of the wrist. And now he's going calf lock. Now watch this finish right here. Eddie's looking to dominate Richie's left leg. And that way he can go after Richie's right leg. And as Richie's defending his leg as best he can, he's going to see Eddie's ankle. And now Eddie's ankle, even though he's triangled, normally this isn't usual. He goes for a straight ankle lock and ends up submitting Eddie while Eddie has the truck. So pretty cool move by Richie. They slap hands to go again. Up on their feet. We always do takedowns at PG. And neither one of these. Actually, Eddie does have a little bit of wrestling experience. Richie does not. Eddie goes for a high crotch. Richie looks to take the back. Ends up achieving almost a mount right there, but has to dismount. Eddie with the underhook, Richie with the overhook, the wizard position, looking maybe Dars as Eddie's hunting for that ankle, looking to come up into the dogfight, wedding sweep position, gets the reversal. Richie right here has already gone through a round. I remember him afterward, he expressed he was already very tired. He hit some good guard replacement, gets his guard back. Looking to sit up right here, see what he can get. Is he going to take a Kimura? Eddie's looking to pass, wants to go counter armbar against Richie's Kimura. Knee on belly, over to the mount, but Richie recovers half guard very nicely. Eddie's in the underhook control right now. As Richie gets on his side, looking to replace, knee shield. Sets his own Kimura, takes it behind the back, is able to sweep and roll Eddie. Eddie comes back, and now Eddie's in a Kimura, but he's looking for his own armbar. He wants to get his knee in there. He wasn't able to, but Richie had to let go of the Kimura. And now Richie's back on top. Knee on belly. Looking for the Dars. Maybe he can lock up this Dars right here. Has to dismount. Come off a knee on belly. Nice mount out of that position. And now Eddie's out of position. Elbows are out. Richie's looking strong here in the mount, but he gets too high. Eddie bumps and rolls over. Richie looks for the armbar. He's trying to roll Eddie over. As Eddie's here, Eddie is now going to start attacking Richie's arm while he's in an armbar himself. And what that's going to do is it's going to help Eddie get out of this armbar by counterattacking. And now he's in control. He's in north-south. Richie turns the back. Eddie goes for the back, trying to set the hooks, but he can't quite do it. Back looking for the mount again as Richie frames. Turtling. Trying to keep the space tight so he doesn't end up giving up the hooks. This roll is coming close to an end. And now Eddie sets the hooks. Today we practiced getting into the belly down position as Richie rolled to his stomach. Bad move there, crossed ankles, wide knees, just like on the video I just showed you guys the other day. He's digging for the choke. Richie can't escape, and a simple rear naked choke puts him away. But awesome roll between Eddie and Richie. They slap hands for a little longer, and Eddie pulls guard. He's playing a little bit of inverted De La Hiva. He's trying to invert and come up on a sweep. He does so. Should be going for maybe like a toe hold right here. Richie's looking for the knee bar, but the knee is not inside, and time runs out. So awesome roll between two of my brown belts. Looking very nice, very squirrely. Everybody's got different styles. Fun to watch. Over here we've got one of my guys, Mike Jeffrey. This is Knee Bar Mike. Going with a not one of my students, but first day here. I believe his name was Jeremy. So really nice guy. First time here at PG. Notice Mike has stoner control. So he's drug the leg like a leg drag. The opponent's right leg is brought across as he puts the lockdown in. He wants to get the vaporizer, but his opponent kind of squares his right knee back up and gets it out. So Mike goes for a guard pass. He ends up clearing the butterfly hook and gets the side control. Notice the leg that comes up to try to defend the mount. Mike sees that position, so he decides to insert another stoner control. And this time he's going to hit the roll, going for the vaporizer, captures the toes, and that's a nasty leg lock. And he's forced to tap out. So, again, knee bar Mike showing his other leg lock versatility that he has. So, back up on their feet. And let's see what kind of takedowns they're looking for. Let's see the tie-ups. Little wrist control. Mike's got a great arm drag inside trip. I'm not sure if he's going to employ it right here, but I know he normally does it all the time. Collar tie with his right hand, left hand wrist control. Back to another collar tie with an underhook. And hits a nice little knee pick. Opponent doesn't defend properly, so he gets taken down. He's turned him away. Mike's got pressure on him, making him roll away. This is a really good thing to do to your opponent. Notice his right arm is underneath the arm. If he can punch that arm over, he'll be able to get to an arm bar or a Kimura position. Spinning towards north-south. This is Kimura territory right here. Opponent does a nice job of getting out of that position, but he gives up the mount instead. So, nope, actually it was side control, and now he's in the mount. Little technical mount by Mike. He's got the gift wrap. Right leg's looking to come over the shoulder. You can create an armbar from here. Very nice from the gift wrap. And he straightens the arm out for an armbar submission. So very nicely done. So Mike is also one of my brown belts. I'm not sure of the belt level of the other guy, but I would be willing to bet he's not on the level that Mike's on. There's Mike looking for an inside trip. He gets caught in a guillotine. He tries to cartwheel over the guillotine and ends up getting mounted. His opponent does a nice job of capturing the guard and resulted with Mike being on the bottom. Mike gets half guard and he's going to his favorite submission, which is the knee bar. And toes on the bottom and achieves that knee bar. So we just dropped a knee bar video the other day with the Dean Lister setup. If you guys continue to watch this roll, you're going to get to see Mike Jeffrey execute that exact technique coming up. He's bent his knees now. We're up on our feet. Looking for wrist controls. Okay, got to set your opponent up for something. Trying to get the collar tie. Opponent's kind of backing up a little bit. It's hard to attack an opponent who backs up. That's why it's good to have boundaries. When it comes to grappling, it's always hard when someone's backing up. Collar ties. Little over tie by Mike on the outside. Elbow control now. He's trying to pummel inside for an inside collar tie again. Opponent breaks the grips. He's breaking away. Let's see, another underhook. He hit him with a knee pick before. Notice he's trying to pull his opponent. Looks to go for a low single and then pulls guard. Captures the half guard. Comes up on top. Sweep. He's trying to force his way into half guard so he can hit this Dean Lister setup right here. Notice he's pinning his opponent's wrist down to the mat. And he's trying to get his right knee down into the half guard so he can step his left leg over and take the knee bar, just like we did on an earlier technique this week. So we've been working this the last couple weeks, the offense and the defense for it. I hope to do a defense video for you very soon. Last roll of the day is black belt, 55-year-old Crucifix master Scott Doit going with Eddie Diaz, brown belt. Young man, about 29 years old. So he's hit a back step, looking to catch the honey hole position, but notice Scott hit a nice movement to roll up on top. He's got side control now. He's got the wisdom of many years, a couple decades of jiu-jitsu on his side. Notice he wants his opponent to turtle. He's trying to get Eddie to come to the turtle, but Eddie's able to capture the underhook and come up on the sweep. Very nice. Some people wouldn't consider it a sweep, but whatever. Reversal. He ends up getting up on top in half guard. Scott's looking to get his left arm underhook. Eddie's looking to come around the neck with Megan Parduccio doing some nice coaching. He's now in a quarter guard. This is something Scott Doit does every single time. He wants you to try to pass so he can bite down on the ankle with his legs and use his left arm underhook to create a sweep. He almost forces everyone into a back step. Notice it happened earlier. It's happening again now. Eddie says, screw that, I'm coming back on top, and then Scott just takes him that way into the dogfight and takes him right over. Getting the sweep, getting the guard pass right off of the sweep, and now he's back inside a butterfly guard. No problem for Scott. Scott loves to pass to the right side. He folds the knees. Eddie's looking for a Kimura from half guard. Again, a great attack, but Scott's pretty well aware of it. He's doubled up the legs. He's sprawling his leg and passing to side control. Eddie again with the underhook. Turtles and is able to take Scott back over and reverse him. Scott turns the back. Eddie sets the bottom hook with his left leg, and he's got the lockdown position. Now he's looking for two hooks, but his hips are not square on the back. He looks to go for maybe more of a banana split option. He's locked the leg down, looking for leg control, but Scott's doing a good job of straightening his left leg to stay out of that calf lock. So Eddie may be looking for some sort of banana split, similar type submission. Decides to let it go for the back, maybe a choke. But you notice Scott turning his head down. As he does, he turtles and he gets his left arm through. Shakes him off the back, and now he's back on top. Again, loving to pass to the right, watching the triangle. He can't let Eddie's left leg get out. If Eddie gets his left leg out, he'll have a triangle, so Scott does a good job of not allowing it. Back into his favorite pass, simple little double leg. He's trying to get around. Again, Eddie with another single leg coming up to the knees, and now Scott loves this position. He's going to try to set the crucifix, so Eddie senses it, goes to his back wisely to avoid it, but he just cannot help himself. He gets back up and grabs Scott's leg. Scott doesn't mind. He wants the crucifix. Steps his right leg in, just like we showed you on video last week. And now left hand wrist, right hand digging for the neck, and he's going to get this one. Gets the submission. Crucifix master once again. So pretty amazing at it. He's happy. You know, Scott loves getting a crucifix. So Scott takes the bottom position as we wind down here. Eddie's in top half guard, looking for head control, trying to knee slide again. Same thing, into a back step, same old stuff. Scott looking to come up now. He's got the ankle controlled. He's got the underhook. Coming up into the dog fight, he wants to get that reversal to get the sweep so we can get on top. And notice Eddie trying to get the leg back into maybe a honey hole position. Loses position. He's looking for the ghost, but time's going to run out as he's bumping and swinging around as Scott just holds him. Scott knows time's about to be up. So awesome little roll with Scott and Eddie. Thank you guys so much. Hope you enjoyed this edition of Narrated Rolls. I will catch you guys next time. Have a great weekend. See you later. Teach me grappling.